We're remembering the life of really one of the most legendary people in Minnesota sports, one of the most beloved. SID HARTMAN died yesterday at the age of 100. A unique character, a true Minnesotan, a legacy unlike any other. Mike Max looks back on his remarkable career.
Good morning, and today with a heavy heart because he was an icon. Just one name, SID. His newspaper and radio offerings were gospel for most of his 100 years on this earth. He was passionate, relentless, and one of the major reasons why Minnesota is a major league state. And he did it the old-fashioned way.
I was 12 years old, riding my bike to drive, sell papers downtown, help out with my family.
The iconic figure appreciated his career because he appreciated where he came from. A high school dropout that persevered.
I quit high school in 10th grade when I got a job as circulation, and I was just lucky, that's all.
He didn't just make it in the media world, he dominated it because he gained trust.
He's the greatest journalist, most honest, forthcoming journalist that's sports that I've ever known. And so he could get an interview with anybody.
He was honored again and again because of that.
He's my buddy. He's the only guy that I trusted when I was here, that I could talk to and not worry about.
He helped run the Minneapolis Lakers, and they won titles. But his biggest thrill of all...
The one thing I'll always remember is introducing Bud Grant at the Hall of Fame.
My very close personal friend, Bud Grant.
You're lucky if you got a best friend. I'm the luckiest guy in the world because Sid came into my life, and we've been best friends since 1945.
He even joined Bud and I to do some ice fishing on the roof during the Super Bowl. He was less than enthused.
I have to catch fish here?
Yeah, you will. You got the touch. I mean, if somebody's a novice outdoorsman, they're not gonna, but you'll catch lots of fish.
I don't think it's deep enough.
He was ever present.
SID HARTMAN, ladies and gentlemen.
Team on his back tonight. How you doing, Sid? Just walk in front of everybody's shot and just put your joint up there.
On March 15th, 2020, he turned 100 years old. Because of COVID-19, it would be his last radio broadcast. What's it feel like to be 100 years old?
Well, it's a different feeling. I survived it. That's the most important thing.
He did more than survive. He thrived. He took a tough upbringing and turned it into a career that we have never seen and probably never will. The best at his craft because of tenacity and longevity.
Your version of what's old changes as you age along the way, but it came in as, this guy's 61 years old. How much longer can he keep going?
He kept going, living a life that exceeded his expectations because he worked so hard for that life every day. But you've had a lot of fun in your life.
A lot of fun doing it, no doubt about it.
No, and I had a lot of fun along the way with SID HARTMAN. I didn't spend more time with anybody in the media over the years than he, and I'll remember vividly the car rides, the coffee after the TV show we did together for 20 years, the dinners at Murray's and everywhere else, and just the conversation about life and the conversations that made SID HARTMAN tick. We will never see another one like SID HARTMAN, and I am thrilled to call him a close personal friend.
Mike Max, thank you, Mike. Many in the Minnesota sports world and beyond sharing their fond memories of SID HARTMAN.
The thing that stands out to me when I heard about his passing was just his love for Minnesota sports, and not just any sport in particular. It was anything Minnesota.
It was an original to be another one like him because he relied on his tenacious behavior and never say no. He had home phone numbers for pretty much everybody and anyone in the sports world, not just in Minnesota, but in the country, and would not take no for an answer.
My fondest memories, Sid was there for, and he was a part of those. Some of my hardest times in life, Sid was there for, there to put an arm around you.
We'll have much more on the life of SID HARTMAN throughout the day on our newscasts as we remember an icon of Minnesota sports reporting.